In fact, that's how it happened. I never thought I'd be able to ever do it again.
It's a fantastic occasion, and when that 90 minutes is up, you're just overwhelmed and everything. And then when you get in the dressing room, you know, you're talking to the lads, you're talking away, and you know, one of the lads shouts over, well, they won't be going to the World Cup, and you think, Holland, World Cup without Holland, it's a massive thing we've done.
It's been a fantastic week for you. I mean, you're back down to earth now, back in the kitchen, but right. What a week you've had.
Yeah, you know, everyone wrote us off, didn't they, when this group was made, when this group was drawn. Portugal, Holland, no one expected Ireland to be anywhere near. But we put ourselves in a fantastic position before Saturday. And then it was about holding your nerve, and we certainly did that, and we got a result Saturday. And now we've guaranteed ourselves a playoff with Portugal beating Cyprus in the week, so it'll be nice. You know, we're only one step away now.
And what a prospect as well, Japan and Korea next summer.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to go to the '94 World Cup in America, and what an experience. It's just, everything's perfect. The pitches, the training, the food, everything. It's absolutely, if you're going to play football at the highest level in the most perfect conditions, it certainly is a World Cup. America done it absolutely fantastic, and we all know what Japan are like, and you know, they love it to be right, don't they? They love everything to work like clockwork, and I'm sure this World Cup will be absolutely fantastic, and if we can get there, that'll be absolutely brilliant for the country and for the lads involved.
Mick McCarthy obviously has a lot of respect from the players in his squad.
Yeah, he treats everyone he gives everyone the respect they deserve. You know, he's not an aggressive manager. He sticks by the players that look after him, really. And like for me as well, he's been a close friend as well as a manager, you know. And I got on really well with him, and like a lot of all the other lads do, you know. And he's a great manager. And if we go to the World Cup, there's no one more than him deserves it, you know.
Scousers there, Scousers there, Scousers every.
You can take the lad out of Liverpool, you can't take the Liverpool out of the lad. Mcateer has left his Spice Boys days behind now, but it's been a good week for Liverpool players, past and present.
All the lads seem to be doing well. Michael's flying. I think he's going to get a knighthood or whatever he's going to get, you know. He's flying, and it's great to see Jamie Carragher in the England squad, and Stevie Gerrard. You know, these were lads who were coming up when I was at Liverpool, and to see them doing what they're doing is absolutely fantastic, you know. And when you see Robbie Fowler on the score sheet, that doesn't surprise me either, because out of all the strikers I've played with, he is the best striker I've ever played with. He's a born goal scorer, so to see him score, with the times he's been having as well, you know, it's been a little bit tough for him. To see him score for England, that put a smile on my face. I'm sure it did on his face as well.
Mcateer's had problems of his own lately. Reduced to a bit part in Blackburn's reserves, internationals aside, he's played just 2 competitive club games in 5 months. His manager Graham Souness says he can go. Mcateer appears resigned.
The club's made it quite clear where we stand, you know. They've said that, you know, I'm obviously free to leave and go to another club. So hopefully clubs have seen what's happened on Saturday, and I've proved to people that I've still got something in my locker. You know, I don't want to be just looking forward to these playoff games and Cyprus in October and hopefully the World Cup. You know, I want to be looking forward to every Saturday and not just international fixtures. So hopefully things can be resolved sooner rather than later, and just get on with playing football.
Ivan Gaskell was in Jason Mcateer's garden and his kitchen, and he cleaned his car for him as well. He's a good player, Jason Mcateer, and I think clubs will queue up to get him now, won't they? Because he's 30 years of age, he's still got a lot to offer.
His position at Blackburn is similar to that of Keith Gillespie's a few months ago, where they let him go away on loan. I think Graham Souness had said, look, you know, I think you've lost your way. I think Keith Gillespie went to Wigan, has come back. He's actually in the team and playing well for Northern Ireland as well. Jason's very, very similar. Whether he's actually going to stay, whether he can force his way back into the side, I don't know. He's in the squad, I think, today, away at Sunderland. But there's no doubt if you score goals against the likes of Holland, you've got a chance of getting yourself a move if your current manager doesn't want you.
And if he goes somewhere else, it'll be a great motivation for him to play anywhere, so he can try and fulfil his dreams of going on with Ireland again.
Yeah, it must have been horrible after the game to now look forward to the Saturday. You know, the lads are saying who you got on Saturday. And
to the stiffs, you mean, the Rezzies?
Yeah, he's saying, well, I'm not playing in the first team. You know, I don't know what I'll be doing. So straight away he's back down to earth with a resounding crash. But I mean, he could do a job for somebody, and he's what, 30 years old now, so you know, still got some 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You know, if he looks after himself, so he will do a job. It's just a case now of finding that club.
Well, he's got a positive attitude and he showed he can still do it.